Hello, I'm Glenn from Charity People, and thank you so much for your interest in this role, the People and Operations Officer role at Florence Nightingale Foundation. I wanted to record this video to add some context to the job description, talk you through what's really important with regards to the role, and hopefully make it easier for you to decide whether this feels like the right opportunity for you. So, why would you want to join the Florence Nightingale Foundation? Well, they are a long established and highly respected charity working in the UK and internationally, and they support nurses and midwives to promote health, improve care and save lives. They're best known for their leadership programs, scholarships and influence work. They're values-led organisation. They generally care about how people experience working there. It's a positive working culture. It's a small, friendly team, strong sense of purpose, everyone pulling in the same direction, and operations plays a vital role in holding everything together, which is where this role comes in. So the role's permanent, sits within their operations team, reports to the head of people and operations. The reason the role's there is because somebody's moving on to a once in a lifetime opportunity overseas. But they've had a really good stint and no red flags there. They've done a great job in stabilising and improving systems over the past year. So most things or everything is in place. And this role is about maintaining those systems, embedding them and continuing to improve what's in place. So what does the role involve actually day to day? Well, it's genuinely varied, very hands-on, and probably best described as the operational glue of the organisation. So we can break that down into three main strands. The first two dominating factors would be office management. So you'd be the go-to person for the smooth day-to-day running of the office. Liaising with building, managing health safety, coordinating office resources, acting as an internal point of contact for any basic IT issues, although they do have IT support as well. Also supporting projects, onboarding new starters. So you're not going to be the technical IT person, but you will manage those relationships and keep things moving. Now, there is some light HR admin. What does that look like? Well, that includes some recruitment admin, some onboarding, maintaining records. I have noted a number of you have applied with an HR background. We're open to that. That's okay. But I do really need to make it clear that it's probably only 20% of the role. So if you're looking for an HR specialist role, this wouldn't be it. If you've got an background in HR and you're open to a more generalist role, which is going to be a lot more around operations support, then please feel free to apply. But I just really wanted to make that clear. The third strand is events, and you're going to be helping coordinate internal meetings and helping support the larger scale high profile events too, including their flagship annual event at Westminster Abbey. So there's a real opportunity here to take ownership and grow your confidence in the event space. What kind of person suits the role? Well, we've already touched on this. If you've come from operations support, then I think that sounds absolutely great. Obviously, this is a cause-led organisation, so if you're from outside of the sector, it's really worth thinking about your motivations for wanting to be part of them. Worth giving that some thought. And again, just to reiterate for anyone coming from HR, to make it clear that it's only sort of 20% of the job. It's a full-time role. 35 hours a week, salary's 37,360. They do have a pay progression scheme in place. They've got strong benefits package, generous annual leave, pension contribution, flexible working, hybrid working. and a supportive approach to development. They would like you in the office 3 days a week. That's just the nature of this role. I know some people within the organisation work 2 days a week, but because you are the glue and this is all about office management, there is a need to be in 3 days. So if you're still on board and you're not running for the hills, we would love to encourage your application. There's going to be a couple of questions for you to answer in way of or in place of a supporting statement. First question, I'm going to put all of this into an email, so there's no need for you to take notes. Please describe an operational or office-based role where you were responsible for making sure the day-to-day activities run smoothly. What were your core responsibilities and how did you manage multiple priorities? And what impact did your role have on staff experience and organisational effectiveness? Second question, tell us about a time you've identified something that wasn't working well in an operational or administrative process. For example, office systems, onboarding, health and safety, supply management. How did you identify the opportunity and what action did you take and what changed as a result? How did you bring others along with you? So we're looking for half a page for each of those answers. I appreciate that's not much, so that tells you how much detail they're looking for. And we would like applications back by next Tuesday. I'm going to be around for the rest of the day and next week to answer any questions you've got, but I hope this has been helpful and I hope it's helped you decide whether you want to apply or not. Thanks and all the best. Cheers.